Stranded Sails is an open-world farming adventure full of discoveries, quests, and puzzles. Along with your crew, you're shipwrecked on a mysterious archipelago. Now it's up to you to secure your survival and solve the mysteries deep in the heart of the islands, and finally escape. At the start of the game, you're given a choice between male or female, as well as given an opportunity to name your character. I, of course, chose a woman because when given this chance, why not? Once you begin the game, you're informed about a letter your father left for you. You're to grab your backpack and meet with him as you're now about to set sail for an adventure. Upon meeting with him, you're given some tasks in order to get ready to set sail. Even with an entire crew, only you are responsible for everything. Can we just please fire this crew? When you're finally on your way to your new home, you're met with a terrible storm and are shipwrecked. It's up to you to find your crew and find them one by one by one by, you get the picture, and help build up your temporary home while also getting a new ship built. And no, your crew won't be helping. Once you have found a crew member, they'll teach you a new skill like fishing, farming, and cooking, and you'll also have to build their shacks. Again, a worthless crew. Not only are you farming, cooking, and building for them, you're also building a new ship too. The process of finding your lost crew feels like the longest tutorial I've ever experienced, and to be honest, it felt like torture. With all your new tools, the game does a great job in allowing you to quickly select from your inventory by using a unique system. At first, this may seem a bit intimidating, but becomes something you appreciate. Switching from your hands to shovels, all while walking, felt seamless and was a way to sustain your energy, which is another element that can drive a sane person up the wall. Your energy slowly, or greatly, depletes as you do tasks or even walk. Once your energy depletes, you are sent back to your cabin or awakened on the floor. You can combat this by eating food or sleeping. Hint, you can use your map to warp back to the camp if your energy is too low or if you're out of food. Now that we're on the subject of food and a little hungry, we can get into farming and cooking in Stranded Sails. Farming in the game kept true to what is loved about farming sims. You can discover new seeds while exploring, and you must plant and care for your new crop. Caring for the plants didn't seem like, well, a haze, and it was obvious when they needed to be watered and or harvested. Out of all of the mechanics of the game, this is one that didn't feel cumbersome. Outside of farming, you can also get food by fishing. This is done by timing the outer ring of the ripple to the inner ring. As you time it perfectly, you can catch better quality fish at a lower energy cost. All of these ingredients are used to discover recipes and cook for yourself as well as stew for your crew. Yep, even though you have a chef, you will be cooking. When cooking for yourself, you can discover recipes which only become available when you have the right ingredients on your person. Once available, you will see a question mark showing there's a new recipe to discover. You must now select the right ingredients in the right order and play around to get the right combination. This becomes more annoying than anything, especially when you add the clunky movements when selecting ingredients. As for the stew, you will need to select an ingredient per crew member for your stew. Each member has ingredients they favor, and once they reach a certain level of happiness, they'll reward you with a gift. I'm the type of gamer that doesn't like to play a game all through the night, so of course I split it up. And I relied on the Stranded Sails auto-saving feature. So upon starting the game the next day, I experienced a major glitch. It no longer recognized that I found Fritz, our fisherman, nor the fishing rod, Flora's shovel, or telescope. Those key items were missing from my inventory. I tried closing the game and reopening it, but these items were still missing. And Fritz was there in my camp. I can clearly see him and talk to him, but the game did not recognize him as being found. At this point, I became agitated at the game, and what enjoyment I had turned more into annoyance. Alright, so let's get into the pros and cons. First, we only have one pro, and that's the farming elements. Overall, it was well done. When finding seeds and farming, this game stayed true to what we know and loved, and it was a great experience just finding certain seeds and looking around and hunting for new ingredients. So now the cons. Control mechanics. They became extremely irritating for me. From energy depletion for every little thing you do, to recipe discovery madness, and to the characters' clunky movements, the enjoyment for the game slowly waned. Next, lack of freedom. I felt trapped in an endless cycle of tedious tasks with one linear path which took away a lot of the elements of a true open world game. While you're free to somewhat do as you please, you're met with a progression block which keeps you on the game's path. Lastly, major game glitches. Missing non-vital items would most likely not have raised any flags, but key items, which are much more needed in the game, is something that I just simply can't ignore. Overall, we give Stranded Sails a 2 out of 5. If you're looking for a game to hold you over until Animal Crossing releases, or a game similar to Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon, this isn't it. Stranded Sails has potential to be a fun farming adventure sim, however, it left myself feeling like I was doing a chore rather than enjoying a game. For more gaming news and reviews, make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media as well as our site. Again, you can visit us at thisislevelup.net. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.